Happy Sunday, everyone. It's been a beautiful day. I hope everyone's had a beautiful weekend. The last several videos that I've done, I've spent a lot of time talking at the beginning, which was great. It's what needed to express, right? But I'm kind of playing with the format of how I'm going to do this. And I think that tonight I just want to kind of dive right into the breath, and then whatever happens after that happens. But I want to just show some of the different styles of drumming that I like to breathe with, basically. Still going to do the shamanic breath patterns that we've been working on. Double inhale through the mouth, double exhale out of the mouth. We'll do that, and then we'll also do the single inhale through the mouth, single exhale out of the mouth. Those will be the common styles that we're going to do tonight, but we're going to start out a little differently. When I was really diving into my long breath journeys about 6 months ago, well, it doesn't really matter, 6 to 10 months ago, I really started diving deep into doing breath journeys that lasted typically about 2 hours, between 1.5 to 2 hours. And I was achieving a lot of really inner connection, a lot of deep self-revelation, and what I would experience as like journeying, similar to what I would say I'd experience on psychedelics. And that was all just with the power of my breath. In that, I discovered that there was a lot of different drumming styles that I like to breathe to. Up until that point, I had really been breathing with live drumming, with the music stylings of the Metaphysical Music Man, Tarek Weber, I call him that. But and then also the indigenous, the different Native American drum styles. But in my breath journeys that I was doing for 1 to 2 hours at a time at a session, I was really hungry for, different types of music. And that led me to some different Hindu style drums, and then some drums that are like Viking style. And so we're gonna breathe to all of that tonight. But it's still gonna be 13 minutes, okay? We will just kind of expand. We've been doing 10 minutes a lot. And I think that's great to create that foundation for consistency, but I want to build on that a little bit, right? So we're going to just add like another song's worth, so to speak, right? So we're going to go for 13 minutes. All right. So with that being said, when we incorporate the different kind of drumming, I want to start out with some different type of breathing. Not too different. It's just normally we start with the double inhale, double exhale out of the mouth. Tonight, we're going to do through the nose. Okay. So okay? And this type of breathing may feel more uncomfortable, particularly at the beginning. A beautiful friend from high school reached out and was asking me how I mitigate the burning in the nostrils. And there is a lot of things that I do to like expel mucus. I do like a massage on my face with a massage gun. I do a lot of hawking and spitting. I really do get rid of a lot of mucus, and I think that helps. I also try to hydrate a lot, especially now that I'm at a higher elevation. But then also the warmer the environment that you're in, the less burn. But even still, if you're in a very warm environment, you may still experience burn because, it's kind of like a muscle. The more that you work on it, the more the ease comes to the process, if that makes sense. So, okay. We're going to, just to kind of recap, we're going to start out with single inhale through the nose, single exhale out of the mouth. And it's going to be kind of a slower pace to ease ourselves into it since we are going a little longer. And if you want to count, which I like to not count, I like to just lose myself in the rhythm, but it would be like a 4 count in through the nose and a 4 count out through the mouth, okay? And then we're going to go into the different styles of a little bit more of an intense drumming, more fast paced. And so then I'm going to snap like this, and that will be our cue to switch our style from inhaling through the nose, out of the mouth, in through the mouth, and out through the mouth. And you'll see that in that first song, it's going to be the earth song that I speak so much about. That's the one that we do the okay. So we'll go in to that, okay? And then once that song ends, I will snap again, and the single inhale through the mouth, double exhale out of the mouth will just turn to a single in through the mouth, single exhale out of the mouth, and that's how we'll finish it. And then we'll do that for 2 songs, so you won't hear me snap in the transition. You'll keep going. And then when it's time for the end, for the hold, I'll give you a snap to give you a cue to fully exhale. Take the biggest exhale that you can. A lot of times you'll see me go, oh, let's see. So I don't do that because I think it looks cute. I actually know that it looks fucking ridiculous. I do. But what I have found is that it helps me to fully expel all of the oxygen from my body. And call me crazy, okay? It's not the first fucking time, but I truly believe that a big part of my consistency in my maintaining my weight has been from my breathwork practice and expelling extra, whatever you want to call it, out of my body. And I had this thinking, somebody call it a knowing to myself for a while, and then I actually met someone who was really, really devoted to breath and had experienced a lot of, like I said, the same type of thing with weight loss and maintaining weight with that. So, and there is science that backs up that, you know, particles come out of your mouth, you know, of your mouth when you are exhaling. So, okay. So without further ado, I still managed to talk for a few minutes before we started, but without further ado, let's get going. And again, just a reminder, it's going to be a single inhale through the nose to begin, single exhale out of the mouth. And it is, if you're going to count at first to get the rhythm, it's a 4 count in, 4 count out. And I just want to say thank you again for anyone that is joining me in this breath session today, because it means so much to me. It really does. And I hope this can be peaceful, bring any kind of clarity, like anything extra beautiful to your day. Fuck yes, we've succeeded. Okay, so let's get going, party people, okay? So take a sip of water, blow your nose, and let's go in. gonna just a single inhale and exhale out of the mouth. Okay. Okay, keep going. We're going home now, okay? So go as hard as you can. Last few minutes before the bliss point, okay? In through the mouth, out through the mouth. Let's go. Take a deep breath in, and then fully exhale, and then take another deep breath and hold at the top. So. Oh man. My body is buzzing with energy. I get really, really hyped up on these lives, and the hold is all about, the bliss point is all about being lost in the moment, right? But there's something, and so as a result, it's all about the mind. So you can actually find that you can hold for a really long time. But it's been my challenge, so it's my personal challenge. So that's the end of the breath. I hope that you are experiencing bliss and peace and calm and clarity, or whatever you're experiencing is perfect for you. Been doing a lot of reflecting, really, the last forever. But specifically the last couple of days have been very intense with emotional processing and a lot of mental processing for me, and it's led to a lot of communication, all beautiful, right? But leads to further reflection, and yeah, there's a lot of words right now, but I'm not sure which ones are the right ones. So with that being said, I'm just gonna tell you that I'm gonna be back tomorrow evening at 6:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern. And guess what? We're gonna be doing the same thing that we did tonight. Very similar. Probably we'll throw a little bit of different stuff in there at the end. We'll make that a surprise, because it's a surprise to me even now in this moment. Oh, really cool moon and astrology news. Super full moon, also around an eclipse in Pisces, which I am a Pisces queen. It's on the 17th/18th, so that's coming up in a couple days. I thought about that because the moon is shining very brightly in all her glory right in front of my face. I'll probably turn the camera at the end to show you. But she is inspiring me to say what has been really just going around in my mind constantly. The last day, and that's been around creating karma, because that's something we're always doing, right? And then, well, depending on how you perceive things and what you believe in, right? But for me, I know that I believe that we are always creating karma with all of our actions. But what I'm referring to in this instance is when maybe even from a place that you perceive to be with the best of intentions, trying to create karma, even if it's just to balance it from your perspective. It's just really tricky. Because you see things and you maybe observe something and you're like, man, I should balance that. There's something I can do to balance that, right? With the best of intentions, maybe, right? But what I think sometimes is failed to be realized, and failed is the wrong word, but what I think sometimes in those cases is not realized is that in those cases, a lot of times we're taking away other people's power. That's something that a friend reminded me of, meaning, trusting them to figure out a way to balance that karma out for themselves with that soul and their own karmic path, right? But then also recognizing that perhaps there's something in that observation that has triggered something in us, right? To create that desire to want to, make that balance, that karmic balance. And even if that's from, like I said, the best of intentions, like, oh, I just want that person to be loved because, you know, there's a part of me that feels like that's lacking and I want to balance that, or, you know, or, you know, abandonment. I want to make sure I'm there because, you know, you can see how that can go. But sometimes it's a little tricky. We actually might be acting from a place of malice or jealousy or spitefulness, and thinking that we have the best of intentions, like trying to serve someone else, serving others, when in actuality, really, you're just being self-serving, right? So, I don't know. And then that in itself creates its whole other you know, chain of karmic events. So, I don't know. That's just a lot of babbling I just did. And, you know, maybe it makes sense. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it resonates. Maybe it doesn't. But that's where I'm at today in this moment. Anyway, I have so much gratitude and love for every single person that comes and supports anyone that partakes in the breath. Oh man, I'm really just so grateful that your soul is going to experience that sovereignty for those moments. And I'm so passionate to share it. And please join me tomorrow at 6:30 Mountain Standard Time, 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern for some more breath and perhaps some more words from me. And as we say bye-bye, I will show you. My leg's not, it's not even numb this time. I'm just having a hard time standing here. Let's see. All right, let's see. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this. Hold on. Can we get it? Hold on. Woo. Hold on, guys. Making space. I don't know how. There she is. Hold on. There she is. Okay, I can't really tell. All right. Thank you, guys. I love you so much. Bye-bye.